Hello mga kababayan. Hello guys. We have a vlog. So this is like storytelling, like what COVID did to me. How it affects my life. Storytelling about what happened through the month of ECQ. So for your information, I have a very, very good job and I love that. I was a team leader, passenger ambassador in airport. So basically our job was helping passenger throughout their journey. Some of my colleagues specialize the language. I specialize with my language, Tagalog, um, English, barely. I speak small Japanese. I can understand, communicate. That's enough to communicate. Some of my colleagues specialize with Chinese, Korean, Islam, Hindu. So everyone in needs, because Heathrow is international airport. So there's loads of people coming, different culture, different country. So they have someone to attend in case they don't speak English, which is very helpful. So I got a good job. March, way before this COVID, like January, there's like saying the COVID, stuff like that. But no one believed that's gonna spread. It's not gonna affect our life. So I booked my holiday anyway. May, um, May 19, May 19 or March 19. I'm not really sure about which month when the lockdown in Philippines. But I'm sure 2 days before the lockdown in Philippines, I flew to Philippines. So my purpose is to have, like to go on holiday with my family, to renew my passport, my Philippine passport, and check some, like if I can do find small business or something, if I can do life in, konting sari-sari store, I don't know. And then I went there. I thought, oh, our president's quite okay. He's not gonna lock us down like that much. They said it's gonna be 1 month. I should be okay with that. So I went there anyway. I went, came in the my family picked me up at the airport. Then straight away, when I came to our, like to our community, they said, oh, you have to stay 14 days in your home. You cannot even go out to buy anything, like even go out to sari-sari store para bumili ng candy, ganon. You only allowed in your home. So every morning, there's barangay official that's gonna go to my house, and they always check my temperature. I signed it, and then they signed it for 14 days. I didn't come out. And then, like, my house is not big. It's 3-story house, but it's not so big. It's so small. So, like the 30 said na, libutin mo lahat ng kanto ng bahay nyo, baka hindi ka pa napupuntahan. Bakla, nilibot ko lahat, tumambling nang sa bahay. Wala. Wala pa din. After 2 weeks, alcohol ban. Could you believe the frustration is that? Because obviously, Filipino Filipino was saying, oh, how could you do the lockdown? We don't have jobs, we don't have money. And governor said, like, okay, you don't have money. So, but some people of you like have money for alcohol, which is, it's their choice. Okay. Then, after that, wala na akong magawa sa bahay. There's nothing really to do. Like, I always cook, clean, wash clothes, The good thing about this lockdown, I really get to have a chance to have a time with my family. Because, every time I go to Philippines, we went out, we go, but not really like a tight bonding, like we sleep together. When we were kids, hindi naman uso, it's not like when we were kids, you have your room. Even now, you have your room. This is your room. No, we always sleep together. We're very close family. We sleep together. So I didn't get that chance when the past few years when I was here in UK, because every time I come, we went to island, or we went out, and I'm staying with my husband. So that's why. So now I really get like a chance to have a bonding, like very tight bonding, and take care of my mom and my dad. I really like every day I ask them, what do you want to eat? I cook for them. And my mom loved it. My father loves it. Like, oh, I want to eat this, then I cook straight away. My mom was so surprised that I can cook very well. Like even my brother, they said, "Oh, you can cook." I said, "Yeah, I can cook." And then I even wash clothes. I clean the house, which I never do when I was young. I never do. I don't know why. So tamad. Ganon. So I clean, and I have this beautiful niece. I have like four niece, yes, four niece, and they're so cute. So they get me busy shouting, like, "Oh, ay bumaba kayo dyan! Wag ka, pag kayo nalaglag." Every time. So stressful because the kids just running around and stuff like that. But all in all, it's happy. Sometimes you know, we do karaoke, which our neighbor are so angry every time. It's so noisy. Um, we have like afternoon. We have afternoon session. We do bingo. This is traditional bingo, like 1 to 6, 1 to 75 number. Tapos magtatantos ka. Pag bubunutin, tapos tatantosan mo yung card mo. Pag napuno, kaya pag square na ganon, square na malaki, panalo ka. Ganon. Or tong it. So, it's just a game within the family, yeah? No money. No money. No money. Yes. Hindi po gambler. hindi po malaki yan yung piso-piso. Diyos ko. Mamaya ma-raid kayo. Tapos na. So then, that's it. I was locked down there for 3 months. Could you believe? 3 months I was locked down there because there's no flight going back to UK. There's nothing I can do. My passport was gonna expire August. So I was like, oh, how will I go back? Because if my passport was expired, I can fly. But luckily I have residence here. So I came back. When the airport is open, I can come back. But the airport only open on June, starting of June. That's when I come. So you know what's funny? Yeah. In Philippines, they like every night they have curfew. So they have their not cell, they have like space lock. So all the people who is not obeying the curfew system, they get caught. They go to that cell for I think 1 day sometimes, or 8 hours. It depends. And then when they come out, they do TikTok, they do push up. If you're a girl, I think you do squats. I will insert some of the some of the picture. Pati yung no mask in the Philippines, they will not arrest you. They will take you. You will go there in that cell. It's not really a jail. It's like beside the chapel. It's abandoned space. They just put you there. They kept you there until you realize that you must wear a mask. I don't know if they realize. Well, I don't. I don't understand. You know, I was so scared for my mom and my dad because my mom was frontliner, my dad as well. My sister just have a work, you know, like they went out sometimes and stuff like that. So I bought loads of vitamins for my family. Could you imagine that? And you know that, like, in our community is very good because Barangay 310 is very good because every month or every 2 months they have relief goods. Every 2 weeks, sorry, every 2 weeks or once a month they have relief goods. Merong bigas, there's a rice, sardines, noodles that, you know, the government give. So not heaven. Like people were like, oh, you know, sardines. We don't eat that one. Really? Really? For me it's heaven. It's still a food, you know? 3 months lockdown in Philippines, all I do is go to supermarket, get whatever food I can get, bring at home, cook every day, supermarket again every 3 days. Wala nang pera. So basically, when I was in Philippines, because I can't come back to the UK, I didn't get the parlo. So that means I don't have money every month. So all my savings, all my savings is gone. So walang pera. I don't have money at that time. Then when I come back here, I receive an email. This is the worst part. I receive an email when I come back about redundancy. So I was like, oh, they might reduce the hours, you know, it's not that bad. And I keep thinking positive, you know. And then I went to the first meeting with my manager HR, and then they was like, oh, Ruth, you know, you got possible to be redundant. You're one of the candidates to get redundant, and you know, I'm very sorry about this, but I still keep my heads up and, you know, thinking about a positive way. Then after 2 weeks, they told me I didn't have a job anymore. So that's very, very sad to me. It's emotionally draining because I really love the job. I really, really loved it. It's I'm very sad until now. Where's the tissue? Every, until now I'm very sad about that. But what can we do? You know, I'm not the only one. This is what keeps me going. I tell to myself that I'm not the only one. You know, most of the people get through with it. I I am lucky because I have someone who can support me, like, you know, not financially wise, but at least I have my husband who has a job. I'm not totally baldado, if you get what I mean, like, you know. And after that I was looking. That's why I start with this YouTube channel, because I was bored. Second, you know, who knows, I might be next Kardashian. Idiot. Yes, that's it. It's really affect me. Like, I, after I get fired, I was so sad almost a week. I was I don't know what to do because obviously I sent money back home, and my debit card and everything, it's just always goes in my mind. But you know what? One day I came out, why do I have to be like this? I need to apply for a job. I need to back on my feet. I just don't eat a lot outside in the restaurant, or don't buy too much. You know, this online shop is so addicted. So, like, you know, Wish, H&M, I delete them all from my phone. Because my money just went all the way in. So I delete them all. And also my husband said to me, like, you know, don't be so sad about it. It's not end of the world. I still can get the job. Still young, you know. It's not dead end for me, basically. So I pick up myself, you know. I apply for a job. I got job now in Harvesta, which is all right. It's paying me money, but my biggest problem is with this pandemic. Yeah, my passport expired. I came here to UK at June, August. Then by August, my passport expired. Total expired. So now I can't go anywhere. I'm stuck here. Philippine Embassy, I booked my appointment to get my passport, but they don't have any appointment. They only have appointment until November for passport. So, kababayan, anyone who has a passport, Philippine passport gonna expire, please let me know when the Philippine Embassy open. I keep checking, but obviously not every day, every week, sometimes. I have an appointment in November, but they said it might cancel and next move again. You know, the Greece is 50 pounds. Going to Greece is 50 pounds. Going to Spain, Italy is cheap. I can go. I want to go. I want to travel a little bit, you know. But I can't. I'm stuck. Well, I will try to be fit. Like, what I can do is, you know, maybe look for another part-time job and then maybe start doing fitness thing because I got fatty. Mga kababayan na babae, mga Pilipina dyan, hello, hi. Magbibideo ko ng mga fitness challenge. So if it works for me, I will do it for you. Like, you know, I will do a blog. I will try it first, and then if it works for me, I will do a blog for it. So, para sundan nyo rin. Alam mo na. At saka, ganun. That's it. That's what COVID does to my life. 2020 sucks. Maybe. End of 2020, God knows. I win a lotto. Okay, that's it. Kababayan. My guys. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.